Good morning, Sitaram Namaste. Continue the Pancatantra tales. This tale is called The Snake in the Prince's Stomach. Long ago, there lived a king named Devshakti. He had a son who always suffered from a stomach ailment. All the doctors and Vaidyas of the kingdom could not cure the young prince. The prince was tired of the pain. He no longer wished to live. One day, frustrated, the sad prince left the palace and went away. He wandered over hills and plains and came to the outskirts of another kingdom. There was a beautiful mandir. The prince made this new kingdom his home. The kingdom belonged to Bali, the ruler. He had two beautiful daughters. Every day in the morning, they touched their father's feet to evoke his blessings. Once the king's eldest daughter touched her father's feet and said, "Your Majesty, victory be with you. Your blessings have given me all comforts in life." But the younger daughter stated, "Your Majesty, you shall get the fruits of your deeds." When the king heard his younger daughter's words, he was red with anger. He called his minister and ordered him to get her married to a poor stranger. "Let her get the fruits of her deed," he said. "She spoke to me rudely. This is the fruit she will get for it." The minister got the princess married to the prince who lived in the mandir. The minister did not know that the man who lived in the mandir was a prince. The princess was not a bit sad about getting married with this poor stranger. She happily consented to be his wife. After getting married, the princess left the kingdom with her husband. As they wandered, they came to another big kingdom. On the outskirts of this kingdom was a lake. The princess told her husband to sit by the lake while she went in search of some food for lunch for the two of them. The princess went to the towns to bring some food for her husband. When she returned, she was surprised to see her husband sleeping near an anthill. A snake came out of his stomach through his mouth. There was another snake in the anthill. The two snakes were fighting. A snake on the anthill said to a snake from the prince's stomach, "You cruel fellow. Why are you troubling this handsome prince by giving him such severe stomach pains?" "You are no less cruel," replied the snake from the stomach. "Why do you want the wealth which is in two pots inside this anthill? Why don't you allow anybody to take it?" The snake from the anthill got very angry. "You cruel fellow, you shall die the day a good doctor tells the prince to eat porridge made from mustard seed." The snake from the stomach thundered back, "You too shall die the day someone pours boiling water or oil on this anthill." The princess was hiding behind the tree. She heard the conversation that took place between the two snakes. Her joys knew no bounds. She knew why her husband was sick. She also knew the cure for it. She made porridge of mustard seeds and gave it to her husband to eat. Her husband got rid of the stomach ailment. Then she poured some boiling water on the anthill. The snake in the anthill died on the spot. She then took out all the wealth from the anthill. This princess then went back to meet her father with all the wealth. She told her father all that had happened and showed him that everyone gets the fruits of their deed, and no one can change anyone's destiny. All praised the princess, and she lived happily ever after with her husband. Destiny can only be changed by you with your change in karma, change in attitude. Your actions can certainly decide your future. Sitaram Namaste.